Hello and welcome to the Million Dollar Message. This is your Fearless Friday message with Callie DeBlander Brigham, calling from San Antonio still. So good morning. What an amazing week of leadership conference we had. And before anybody feels bad and thinks that I got stuck here, I actually made a decision that I was going to stay until Friday anyways. So here in our Airbnb, final morning, sitting by a little fire, having a little warm coffee to sip on with someone special that you're going to get to hear from in just a second. And we're going to be heading out to the airport here shortly. It's prayerful that everybody made it home safely with all of this crazy weather. And the reason I sort of set that up for success here is that my special guest and I had about 10 hours of debrief that we got to do. Once we got back to our Airbnb after conference was over, put on our comfy clothes, I don't know that we left the couch. Now, I will say we have to minus about an hour in there because we both took couch naps. But can you imagine with one of your very best friends having about 9 or 10 hours of debrief after a conference? What a treasure that was. So we're going to share with you all 9 hours. No, we're going to share with you the epiphany and the aha that we had. And fortunately for you, we'll take those 9 hours and compress it into about 9 minutes. But before I get to that, I do want to say a Happy New Year to everybody. It's been a few weeks since I've left a message. I've been traveling quite a bit and I had family in town. So thank you to each one of the daughters who so beautifully filled in and gave incredible messages. So I appreciate you all, and thanks for allowing me a little grace on that too. Of course, definitely some highlights of leadership. I will say that I think one of the favorite things that I heard from stage was when Ryan doubled down at the very beginning of his speech and just enforced and reminded and solidified that our company will stay in the way that Mary Kay had designed, with our marketing plan, with the way that we have grown to love all of these years. We're not changing our business model. And I think that was really important that he emphasized that at the beginning. It set the tone for our being able to move into the future and have growth and have confidence in what our company stands for. So, of course, everything else was wonderful. My favorite part is always seeing so many of you and getting hugs and pictures and the reunion that it is with like-minded women and being reminded of the gift of friendship, the gift of iron sharpening iron and taking us higher. There were a few very much bittersweet moments with the retirements there and some of our just heroes of the faith, so to speak, who are passing the baton to you. So, all right. Are you ready for what we took a lot of time to unpack and really get clear in our minds after, again, just a wonderful conference? So I'm going to go ahead and tell you who my special guest is. She's sitting right here on the couch with me. She is none other than, you have to say it like this, the Christy Campbell. Hi, Christy.
Hi, friends. Happy morning.
And for those of you that are aware, the Million Dollar Message, all of us that leave the messages are daughters of now retired national sales directors. And Christy is one of our sisters in that. Her mom is the Pat Campbell. How many times $1 million director?
Just one.
One time. Hey, just one is enough, right?
Good. Right.
One time,
which
propelled her to be one of our top national sales directors. And so what a privilege to be able to spend this time with Christy. I'm going to sort of set it up, and she's going to knock it down and put a bow on it for you. We were thinking, okay, what do we do next? Excuse me, guys. What do we do next with our personal business? What do we do next with our top 20%? What do we do next with our base unit? How do we have beautiful growth while still maintaining our priorities? What does that look like when we go home? And we got so far into it that we almost went ahead and got a business plan using ChatGPT. And so we were really thinking, okay, what does that look like in the different facets? And after brainstorming all the different things we could do, and okay, we could definitely learn how to master this kind of party, and we could make sure that we have resources for that kind of party, and we could work this way with our key people, and we could work that way with our key people. Well, all of a sudden, we realized that the most important thing that we do to move our business forward is ... I'm going to let Christy finish. Is she ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, here you go.
Ooh, oh my gosh. She literally passed the baton right to me.
Yes.
So happy good morning, my friends. I don't want to have 2 minutes space in between our ... but I did want to welcome you to our fireside chat and invite you to consider that you are sitting right here with us talking about how you're going to progress, profit, and bring peace to your business in this 2025 year. And so I just invite you to consider in this ... what is the next step? And so as you begin to consider, how are you going to move your personal business forward? What would you like to do to invite growth into your business? So what in the moment was, okay, we've got this plan. We'd like it to be step by step. We want it to be strategic. We want it to be systematic. We want it to be easily followable from a brand new start to a seasoned, masterful national sales director. And it just hit us that what we do that propels things is when we do it for my unit's going to laugh, for the fun of it, for the love of it, for the joy of it. And so I just invite you to consider in each of those categories, some of those are sisters, fun, love, and joy. They're sisters. So you don't have to say, what brings me so much fun in my business? What do I love about my business? What can I do that brings me joy? Certainly those are good and valid questions, certainly. But I just want you to consider asking yourself, what is it that makes my business fun? What is it that brings my heart delight? And what is it that I can do that would make me giggle in my work? And so Mary Kay would always say, having fun and making money. And so what is it that causes you to have fun on the way to make money? Ask yourself and answer it. And then, of course, love. Love is the desire of your heart. What is it that you would love to not do per se, but experience? What is it that you'd really love to experience this year? Is it your arm sliding through your red jacket for the first time? Is it you having a Cadillac party for the first time? Is it you telling your husband that you can pay for a trip to Disney? Is it just the pleasure of working for an hour solid without distractions? What would you really love to experience this year? And then for the joy of it. So I ask those questions for you to consider a pathway forward, certainly, but also not to give you an excuse. Well, if you say, well, gosh, booking isn't fun, coaching isn't just my favorite thing on the planet, or I really don't it doesn't bring me joy to talk about prospecting. If that's going on in your brain, what I want to call your awareness to is that when you are asked to do the things to do to progress your business forward and it doesn't feel like fun, love, or joy, then the question becomes, how can I apply this to make it more fun? And that's when it requires an hour of your full attention to progress forward. So first, yes, find the things that cause your soul to be delighted. Find the thing that you want to experience. Bring you back to why you said yes to your business. And then if it doesn't feel like that, any of those things, how can you apply those things to your next step? And then I would be willing to bet you'll be having fun, you'll be making money, and that you'll have what I think is peace and progress in your business. And I believe you can have both. So my friends, welcome to our fireside chat. Welcome to your 2025. Welcome to your funnest year, your most joyful year, your most loving year in every single way. May you be blessed beyond all measure. And I'm going to pass the baton back one more time to Kelly to give you a little kiss on the forehead.
Oh, my goodness. I told you she was going to knock it down and put a bow on it, too. And I hope that that gives you some peace for those of you that have left Leadership Conference and you want so much for your future and for your business. And at the end of the day, just being reminded that we get to do this business fully with joy and with love and with fun. And what a great goal to have is to focus on that. So God bless you, and may you be filled with love and with joy and with fun today. Okay, till next time. Bye-bye.